Hey there lovely people and welcome to the Gamer's Rest. My name is Tal and in this brand new series I'll play and then review solo TTRPGs, sharing my thoughts with all of you and breaking down the mechanics of the game just to give you an idea as to how it plays. Welcome to the solo review. You might notice I'm a little bit casual today. It's a bit nippy here over in the UK, so I'm just trying to keep warm. Plus I think I've got a cold coming on, as is always the way. Anyway, we're not going to let that get in the way of today's review. If you've never played a solo TTRPG before, then this is the series for you. And today we're going to play the journal chase game Hit the Road Jack by Urania Games. In this game, you choose one of two characters to play. You might want to be Jack Be Nimble, a criminal, a sinner, an all-round dirty scoundrel who's the one being chased. Or maybe justice and retribution are your thing, and you might want to take on the role of Jack Be Quick, the Lawman, seeking to track down Jack Be Nimble and dispense your own brand of justice. Either way, you're going to be involved in a thrilling, high-octane chase along the highways of your world. How will it end? Well, only fate can decide that. All you can do is hit the road and embrace the mayhem. To play this game, you're going to need a chase sheet so you can keep track of the Jack's place on the road, a token to represent each Jack, a way to record your journal entries, and either a deck of the major arcana or a way to pick random numbers 1 to 44. And of course you then need a copy of the game, which you can pick up at Urania Games itch.io Hit the Road Jack. So how does the game actually work? Well, before you start, there's a couple of things you need to decide. Firstly, how long do you want the game to last? A short game lasts 6 rounds, a medium is 10, and a long is 14. You then decide which Jack you want to play. Do you want to be criminal or lawman? Once that's decided, it's important to flesh out your character, as this is going to be really important to your journal entries. You need to decide who they are, what do they look like, and of course what they're driving. But most importantly, we need to understand what's their motivation. Why are they being chased or chasing? Next, you set up the chase sheet. At the start of the game, place Jack Be Nimble's token on the third space and Jack Be Quick's on the first. Once that's all set up, the deck is shuffled and you're ready to play. Each round consists of 4 different actions. Firstly, you're going to draw a card or generate a number. This is going to give you a prompt that you'll read and interact with. Once you've done that, the card number is then discarded and can't be drawn again. The next thing to do is then movement. So the prompt will advise you which Jack moves and by how many squares. Sometimes this will be forward, sometimes this will be back, sometimes nobody gets to move at all, but it records the journey of the actual chase. Thirdly, you need to record your journal. So based on the prompt, you need to decide how you react. This is usually in the form of a question, such as what brought you here to the empty road, who are you really, and it's your chance to build your story and bring your own Jack to life. Finally, you need to check to see if the chase has ended. If the chase is still on, we draw again and start a new round. The game ends when either there are no more rounds left, if either Jack chooses to die on the death upright prompt, or if either Jack chooses to give up on the hanged man prompt. When there are no more rounds left, we check the chase sheet. If Jack Be Nimble was in front, he managed to escape. If Jack Be Quick is even or managed to overtake, then Jack Be Nimble is caught. Depending on how the game ends, you'll be given one of 2 final prompts, allowing you a final epic journey entry to end your story. If you do decide to die on Death Upright or the Hanged Man, there are options to explore about how that ends for you as well. It's a slightly different prompt than what you'll get if you are caught or get away. And just a note, you can play this as a duet. So if you want to play as a friend, both players choose a Jack and then take turns to draw cards and respond to their prompts. And that's it. That's how the game actually works. That's how it all comes together. Effectively, it's a big journaling game along with the actual chase scene which you manage as you go through. So how does the game actually play? Well, I think the best way to explain this game is that it's rules light, but it's quite emotionally weighty. The structure of the gameplay mechanics are clean and crisp, and you can pick them up within a couple of minutes. Where the fun and challenge come from is the exploration of your Drac and what's driving them. Now personally I love this kind of game, especially as I don't often get the chance to play a villain. It kind of makes it the ideal tool for those who write and want to explore ways to create three-dimensional villains. What I found interesting was that my game focused very heavily on the emotional nature of my Jack. Who he was, where he came from, and how did he feel. There was less action in it, but reading through the options, I think it was just the luck of the draw and how my adventure played out, as there are plenty of options for high-octane stunts and decisions based on how you're driving. I do think probably if I played a longer version, because I only played 6 rounds, the game probably would have balanced out and it would have been a mixture of the two. So even though the game I played was only 30 minutes, I did find myself losing track of the time. I was so absorbed in the character and how close the actual chase was that I didn't actually look at the clock once. For me, this is definitely a game to add to your collection, because let's face it, who doesn't want to be engaged in a thrilling life or death race? It's just good fun to play, and if you are a writer, you're going to thoroughly enjoy exploring a character out on the road. And there we go. That's it. That's the review. It's a great game to play. I think you'd have a lot of fun with it, so I would say do go and check it out. If you do want to check it out, you can pick up Hit the Road Jack on the itch store. That's under uraniagames.itch.io and Hit the Road Jack. And of course, if you do want to follow Urania Games across the social media, you can find them under Percy Proper. That's Percy Proper, P-R-O-P-A. And if you want to find out more about their work and other games in the collection, then why not check out their card, which is whatkylewrites.card.co. You can also check out my own playthrough of the series. This is going to be up on YouTube channel as well, where you can see how I played the game. And there will be a Spotify version as well, if you want to listen to an audio side of it for yourself as well there. But there we go. That's it. That's the full review. I hope you enjoyed it. Do make sure that you do check out my own social media. You can check me out across there under The Gamer's Rest. I'm on all the main platforms. Do like and subscribe. Do follow me across the social medias and on YouTube. Every little bit helps. It's always greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's everything from us today. Thanks for checking out the review. I hope you'll come back and join us for another episode of the Solo Review. But until then, take care of yourselves, and of course those that can't, and do come back again and check out the Solo Review. Take care everyone. Bye.